Well, hello, my Diecast friends. It's been a while since I've made a Diecast video. I've been teasing different things, but on Friday I went up to Rhinebeck, New York for their annual swap meet. It's the day before the 2-day car show this weekend. I've never, I may have been to that swap meet. I've been to plenty of other swap meets over the years. But I just needed to get out of the house and clear my head, a mental health day, so I did. And I used to go to swap meets to look for car parts, and now, for diecast, I guess. So I didn't find a lot because I didn't have a lot of money with me, thankfully. Because one fella who was selling brand new Tomica TLV, the premiums, and just the standard Tomica, he had quite a lot of them for very reasonable prices. He only took cash, so I only had so much. Well, I mean, for that, I had only had so much cash on me. This was $20, which I have news for you. I mean, anybody who knows me knows that I have other Tomica premiums and TL. Not a lot, but a handful of TLVs. I know that that's a damn good price, especially because that was cash in hand, no shipping, no waiting. It was a spontaneous thing. So we'll open that, but we're going to go over some of the other things. I guess what we'll do is we'll start with this, and the price tag is still on it, or is that no? That's a price tag. Good. Is this old Matchbox, Lesney Matchbox, Mercury police car? What do they call it? Made in England by Lesney Matchbox series, number 55 or 73. Just says Mercury, super fast. It's funny, it's got super fast and it's got very skinny, but yeah, they're not the originals. But so copyright year? It's got to be the early 70s. But this is my era of Matchbox and Hot Wheels and stuff. And this is why, for me, when I was a kid, Matchbox was king. And to this day, they do some damn good castings. But this is just like a nostalgia piece. And my buddy that was there with me, Pat, he had said, "Oh, well, that's the Mercury. Where's the Ford?" Well, yeah, Matchbox did make a Ford Galaxy also in theirs, but rather than pull out one of those, or even the Hot Wheels Galaxy, I decided to pull out this green light county roads police car. I mean, obviously, this is a more expensive and a newer model, but this will just tell you why. Back in the day, some of us kids preferred Matchbox, and that was an awesome for $5. So the same seller I got this and these from these four, and then these were all $5, and then this was $20. So that's a Matchbox, and a lot of people will notice that I don't have a lot of pre-war cars, the fendered cars in my collection. A few actually. Well, okay. Here's a Willys, and I have a few downstairs, so I'll do a follow-up video on pre-war cars. But these were very interesting. These two are Ertls, and they're licensed, but they're not licensed as Ford or Chevy. They're licensed for Disney because they are from the Dick Tracy movies. So this looks to me as either a '36 Chevy or a Plymouth or something, but it's one of those generic but it is a good brand. It's an Ertl. It's got nice rubber tires, pretty cool steel rim tire wheels. It's a nice piece, and while it is not a centerpiece, it could be in a pop culture thing. The two of them, and they're slightly different. I mean, are very nice, and they're probably I'm going to say about 20 years old or so, but they were a cool find. The Dick Tracy twins, and then these two were very cool, each for different reasons. This because I have one of these on blister that I bought a few months ago, and I debated about opening it up. I'm like, oh well. So here I didn't have to open it up because I found this one loose. And so this is that Road Champ special editions with the spring wheel suspension. This is, what is that, 1928 Ford? Does it say? 32 Ford? I forget. Well, let's see. Well, let's get the bottom of this. So, the good thing is I don't have to take this off card. There are very few that I don't take off card, but this will be one of them. So that is really cool. And you can see the features on that, like the opening rumble seat, the opening doors, and it's a metal body, including the molded metal canvas top on this Roadster or Cabriolet. So, Road Champs Ford Model A. I don't think it gives a year, but this is a very cool piece. And then this other little one over here is kind of unique for me because it's a Tomica. And it's a Tomica of a Japanese car. It doesn't say which one, but I would probably guess that this is an old Isuzu. Is there any clue? Maybe if I could read that. Oh no, that's a clip. That's not a... But, so it's got a metal body, plastic top. I think the fenders are metal. So let's see. Oh, hold on. Sorry, there it goes. It is not a Isuzu. It is a Datsun. Tomica. So this was, and it's scale 149, number 60. Copyright 1974. I mean, I don't think this thing is from 1974, but what a cool little piece. And so, now the scale on this is off, and Japanese cars compared to even American cars at the time really would be this much smaller. You know, even though the scale on these, probably neither one of them is accurate. But yeah, an old Datsun from the 20s would be, because a lot of old Japanese cars from this era were licensed versions of the Aston or the American Bantam. Well, I mean, that's the thing, so many used, but it was an Austin Minor or Austin 7. Not Minor, Austin 7. So this is just very cool to have in the collection. And, you know, it is almost as cool as my Hot Wheels old Model T there that I've had for, well, a very long time. And, again, I just really quickly, I pulled a few, obviously the super fast 29 Model A trucks here, but also my friend Joran from Chasing Diecast Car sent me these Buragos a while back. This is a modified 32 Ford Roadster with a leaned windshield, not the factory. This is very cool. And it came with this, what looks to be like a 36 Ford or something. Let's see what they... 36 Ford. All right. Again, now the scale on this is a little different, but you could flip up the hood. This is obviously customized. It's got Fuchs wheels or Foos wheels, and the difference in scale. I mean, I'm gonna guess that the Dick Tracy is probably closer to scale than the Burago. Put those there, and then we have, you know, one more to open up in a minute, but we'll just... There we go. That's the new Hot Wheels. So then we come to this bad boy. So this is the Pontiac Firebird from Tomica Premium, number 21. I have no idea about when it was made, when it was released. We're going to open up this together. I mean, I took off the cellophane already. Here's all, if anybody needs any information there. But this should be very cool. So these are not TLVs. They are not that level of scale accuracy or detail, but they are very good. So let's take a look now. Tomica Tomy, scale 157 or 167, 2022. So this is made in Vietnam. Very nice. So the T-tops with the glass inserts. There's your fire chicken there. There's your fire chicken there. Headlights. This is my favorite era. This is like the 77, and this is Smokey and the Bandit, but it's also Jim Rockford for those that are of a certain era. James Garner as Jim Rockford on TV in the Rockford Files drove a gold Firebird Formula before the Trans Am came out. Or not before the Trans Am, but before the Thunder Chicken. And his car never had a Thunder Chicken. He always wanted the gold Formula or a Spirit trim. So that's very cool. And I decided to bring out to compare two. So this is Hot Wheels standard, Trans Am Firebird. What do they call it? Hot Bird. And the Hot Bird's a dollar car. Now this Tomica, this cost me $20. More expensive than my Greenlight, which is actually a Smokey and the Bandit, but this is a 1979 Firebird, a beautiful Firebird, not my favorite year, like this 77. So this is pretty damn cool because we know the Greenlight is 164, probably close to true 164. And to see the Tomica, well, what'd they say? 167, I think. So, great. They could all sit in a display together. Oh, they're a little hot rod 32 Ford. So this was just a very cool, outing, surprise. And the wonderful thing is, I'm going to call up the vendor or email him. I did mention I have a YouTube channel, but I didn't want to mention his business card or name or anything for anybody in the New York area or the Albany area that would want to purchase from him. But I'll talk to him and get that. So I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves here, and thank you for watching. Like I said, slowly getting back to doing different things. Enjoying life, and one day at a time. All right, thanks, my friends. Bye.